Well, I'm just doing a little trimming. I trimmed up there on the other side here about a week or two ago, and we got that cleaned up. Still got a lot of work to do up along the edges. Yeah, the pole saw I have has like a mini chainsaw blade on it, and it'll help me cut some of the larger branches along here, along the edges, but we got to get it cleaned up a little bit, so they help me as I get around here to keep the property cleaned up. And that's one of the things we may talk a little bit about today too, is the property management and how to take care of this grass and what some of the plans are with it. But we're excited. We got several things going on that we want to talk to you about today with our second episode. And again, welcome back if you were here before. If you like what you're seeing, you want to follow along, that's great. We ask that you press the like and subscribe button down at the bottom if you feel like you're moved to do that. That will help us out. But again, welcome back, and let's talk about a few things we got going on here besides trimming the bushes. Yeah, so we moved and we're up here on the top of our property here where we're going to build our house. We're excited. As I mentioned before, or maybe I haven't, that we have a contract on our house with a builder. I had toyed with the idea of maybe subcontracting it myself, but at the end of the day, I just felt like I wanted to go with someone who was professional and has done this a number of times. And so we're excited. We're excited, and one of the first things that they're going to do is they're going to come up here and they're going to lay the pad, and they're going to put the driveway in up over here, cut some trees in, and then have everything set to go to start building. The other thing, once we get going with this, is we have to find a way to manage some of the grass that's on this property, and maybe turn it into pasture areas for some animals. So I've been looking at the possibility of putting some fencing in back here, and bringing some animals in that can graze this, and so that we're not wasting this resource either. You know, I've wanted to keep it cut short because I wasn't sure what we were going to do as we built, and I didn't want a hayfield out here in the middle of this when we're getting ready to tear the ground up to put a house in. So right now, I think we're at a point where you're going to see some changes with our grass management as well. And then this fall, we got a couple things coming up here in our next episode, so we're excited about that. In our next episode, or a couple of episodes, what you might see is the laying of our driveway in here, as well as laying out our pad where we're going to build our house. And then hopefully you're going to see some fencing coming up. In the fall, one of the things you're going to see in future episodes is also some planting of some trees. You know, I was listening to a podcast not long ago, and they asked, well, when is the best time to plant a tree or a blueberry bush, an apple tree, or whatever? And the line was 5 years ago. All right, so it's important to get it in the ground because it takes a while to bear fruit, and especially in the case of blueberries, we're going to put a bunch of them up there, and so we got about an acre that I'd really like to turn that into a blueberry patch so people can come and pick and maybe sell in larger quantities. But anyway, that's the plan. I hope that you stick around. I hope you come back, like and subscribe us, and come see some future episodes of the progress we're making here at Cherokee Meadows.